Andre.
Ryan, the tweets are not loading right now.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Shows up late. Can't get his tweet out on time. Unbelievable.
Yep. It's true. After a day of not knowing anything on leg 2 yesterday, now my tweets aren't loading.
You know, it's funny. You were giving me credit for knowing things yesterday, but I had to delete multiple tweets about NFL flex scheduling because apparently I didn't know anything yesterday.
Oh no.
I was like, at the end of this, I was like, why do I have to know about this? I don't want to know about this.
So wait, late season stuff isn't getting flexed?
No, okay. So
is there an Aaron Rodgers conspiracy with the Packers getting all these primetime games? I guess would be
all
my
the
follow-up
Packers
question.
primetime games are late in the season. All of the Broncos Chiefs games and Broncos Chargers games are also late in the season.
Oh.
I originally thought games could only be flexed after week 12. It turns out starting in week 5 they can flex games, but they can only flex 2 games between week 5 and week 10. Then week 11 is actually when it starts to really open up in terms of flexing. I know everyone came here for this. So now
That's outstanding.
Also, I thought Monday Night Football games could be flexed this year. I read that specifically in an article. The article was wrong.
Wow.
Not until 2023.
Let's shout out that source, the article.
Who's like KY something?
KYJelly.com, the news section? That's what we're doing.
It was, my brain wants to say KYGO, but it wasn't the radio station, the country radio station in Denver. Although
weird places.
It was
You're weird
essentially
from.
It was a news station's website in some other place. Maybe Kentucky. KY.
Maybe you were on the website for a Pizza Hut KFC combo.
I hate those.
Yeah.
They just don't belong together.
No.
Taco Bell KFC seems more palatable.
Lit. A&W KFC, fantastic.
A&W I don't even think exists anymore.
I've seen a few.
Really?
I've seen a few.
Go for a good root beer float.
Best. They make their root beer in house.
Fresh brewed right in the house. They got the silos in there and everything.
All right, let's kick off with these big things.
All right, we'll start with my big 3 today.
Goodness.
I have what I believe to be the lock of the century.
Is that right? You gonna boost that?
Yeah,
because we got another Maymaker. What'd you get? 50%er?
Yeah, 50.
Let's go.
Allie, can we bring up my big 3?
Let's do it.
Okay, so it's not Facu over 3.5 rebounds. In fact, that's off the board.
Gonzo.
I recommend
no props.
Just keeping an eye on it and seeing what you can get there because there's still no player props up for the Nuggets. I think that there's a little bit of concern.
Well, MPJ's out.
Excuse me?
MPJ is not playing. Yeah. So that is the big change here.
Who said that?
I upped it. Mike Silver, I believe.
Mike Silver?
Right.
I only trust Harrison Wind.
I know. Harrison hadn't tweeted it out when I checked earlier. It's got my spidey sense tingling. Who knows? For all I know, I got caught by a fake Mike Silver account.
Mike Silver.
Wind chime? I'm sorry. Ryan.
Mike Silver covers the NFL. Adam Silver, the commissioner, was tweeting this out?
No. Damn it.
Okay, Nikola Jokic, probable. Michael Porter Jr., out. Okay, so my lock of the century is no longer the lock of the century.
Oh, no.
It's merely just a regular lock. Monte Morris is out for injury management, which is hilarious. PJ Dozier out. Will Barton out. Thank you, Harrison Wind.
The T-Wolves at plus 117?
No.
They are playing Jokic. What animals.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jokic wants to play every game this season.
Wow.
And that's why,
masterful performance.
Pull up my big 3. That is why Nuggets -1 in the first quarter is my lock of the night.
Right. If our king is playing, we're going to show up.
He's going to come out there. He's going to put on a little show for a quarter, and then maybe they take him out sometime thereafter.
Yeah.
So the Nuggets, might have a little chance to control their opponent here as we go down the stretch. They're locked into the 4 seed. Nothing can cost them the 4 seed.
Love that.
And Portland is their opponent on Sunday. Portland is vying for the 5 seed. I was talking with the Nuggets chat about this in the DNVR Slack, and Adam did bring up a good point. He said, look, there is a chance that the Nuggets could play Portland out of the 5 seed on Sunday, but that would be kind of a risky thing to do. Like, you go hard and lose, and then you got to play them in the playoffs. Yeah. So they might just say,
go
for it.
Right.
Knock yourselves out, kids.
No. Interesting.
Should be interesting. But that's a Sunday problem. The Nuggets have no incentive to win tonight.
Yeah.
So I'd be careful of anything after the first quarter.
And we'll see if we get the Avs on the weekend. Maybe we'll know tomorrow. Can do a little Avs playoff preview tomorrow, huh?
By the way,
that'd be fun.
Speaking of and tying some loose ends here, let me just double check that this is still true to this moment, and it is. My buyout for Avs to win the division is off the board. So it's just do or die, ride or die tonight.
Beautiful.
Never moved from last night. I thought it would maybe go up to 2-1. It was at like 1.5-1. Avs, just demolished the Kings last night, and it's off the board today. So they're making me live this one down.
They've done the classic throw their hands up like screw it. This guy's not taking the buyout. We're done. Did your final pick of the big 3 get edited?
No.
You didn't spell Landy because you're doing nicknames now?
Oh, I probably did, honestly. Let me see.
You did.
I did say Landy.
Was that intentional?
So, I'm being censored
Producer Allie
by Producer Allie.
In fairness, she's...
Graphics for the people, not for people who might not know.
The people want the inside scoops, the inside jokes.
She kind of got you there. She's also the hockey expert. Some have called her a puckhead.
No one's ever called her that.
Emphasis on the P, kids, okay?
So, yeah, Landy over 2.5 shots. He got us here last night. We're going back to that one. Nugs covered in the first quarter of the other night. We're going back to that one. Facu, we got him on the rebounds. We're going back to that one, although we might not be able to get that one, which is unfortunate. But we ride on nonetheless.
Fantastic.
Right, show me what you got, Dre.
All right. I had to have an adjustment because, again, MPJ, as reported by R. Harrison Wind, not playing today. I still gave out a Facu pick. That's okay. Over 10.5, I love it. I love it.
Hopefully it comes back.
And look, I've got bonus picks for you. So if it's off the board, have no fear. Last 2 times, though, they played Minnesota before Facu became a locked-in starter. Some have called him the smallest, but in other ways, the largest member of the Nuggets' new big 3. So even prior to that, averaging 12 points per game in the previous 2 meetings against Minnesota, cooking that second unit. That's a big advantage for him regardless. And someone's going to have to play, right? So it's going to be Facu over 10.5. And he's also, he is averaging 12 points in the last 8. I'm sorry. He has actually averaged 13 against Minnesota. So you love that prop for Facu if it's still on the board. Then terrible pitching matchup. Reds, Rockies, over 3.5 runs in the first 3 innings, -107. Easy peasy, right? So there you go. It's a Chi-Chi game. We're going to get that. Chi-Chi getting scored on in the first inning of 2 of his last 3 starts. He does brief work. He's going to give you 4 innings, and he's going to, give up like 5.
Yeah.
That's what Luis Castillo on the other side of the mound is going to do as well. It's an all-timer.
Everyone is talking about the fact that in Denver you're getting Chi-Chi and Bol tonight.
Big time stuff.
Yeah.
Big time stuff. You should parlay those together if you can. So yeah, honestly, I almost feel too good about this pick. I do worry there's always at Coors Field like 2 bad pitchers, one of them settles in after a roughie, which is why I think the first inning line is set at 1.5, the total, not at 0.5 like it usually is. But irregardless, we're going over 3.5. And then, come on. The goalies in this one, Kings, Avs, all-timers. It's third stringers against fourth stringers. It's the desperate to get their season over Kings. against the
Okay.
we'll win and cover Ryan's division win futures bet, but we're not going to try that
Why,
hard.
though? This is what's crazy to me.
No one wants the precedence, Ryan. You know that,
No,
right?
everyone wants it.
No one.
Yes.
It's bad juju.
Everyone sets out to be the best team in the league.
But not in the NHL.
Yes. And here's the other thing. If you win this, you guarantee yourself home ice throughout the entirety of the playoffs, including the Stanley Cup.
Including the Stanley Cup. That's a fact right there.
Why would anyone not want this desperately?
Just increase crowds and everything.
I think groups should play.
I think groups should play. I think the Avs should treat this like a playoff game.
Well,
How about this? Listen.
I think you should bet the over. That's my final point.
$30,000 per player.
That's good value.
$30,000 per player if they win tonight.
Incentives.
Home ice
That's
advantage
incentives.
throughout the entirety of the playoffs, which means more time in your bed.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
you get an extra day off before the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
Because we now know that if they lose tonight, they play Sunday. If they win tonight, they play Monday. I can't understand how you wouldn't treat this like it's an extremely important game.
They're just chill, you know?
Super weird.
It's against the Kings. Luckily, the Kings could not care less. They're basically throwing amateurs to the Wolves here.
I don't like this.
Or do they want to
A little gamesmanship?
after
Oh,
being
exactly.
embarrassed yesterday?
I have more things.
Exactly. They're either going to lie down and it's going to be a blowout like yesterday, over covers easily, or Kings show a little more gusto, light up, what did we settle on, JoJo or Yo-Yo?
Joe.
Oh my God, I love that. Yo-Yo. They're going to light up. Either way, the over's hitting, kids.
Yeah, I don't have...
Easy over, double over Colorado teams. Love that.
I don't know if that's happening, but I like that you're convicted.
Down. Jeez. What an undersman way of putting it.
I am an undersman. I
Such an
always have been.
undersman, yeah.
I don't understand how you would. Here's my other bonus. You play the Blues. I don't think the Avs really care whether they get the Wild or the Blues. But the Wild have played the Knights so well this year, and you force the Knights to go play a very hot
be terrific.
and difficult Wild team.
That's true.
There are no cons to trying to win tonight. Only pros.
Do you guys want to know
Well-
what the universe is telling me by how I accidentally placed a bet?
Uh-oh, I'm scared.
Accidental bet. Let's lay it on us. We're all ears.
I went to go look at placing a bet for Alex Newhook to score tonight just in general.
Oh, yeah.
And I put a unit down and then was like, oh wait, let me see what more units look like. And I went to delete the unit and it placed the bet by accident. So I'm in for him to score. So it's like the universe was telling me like, no.
I'm back in again. This is his
Hold
game.
on.
I'm back in, Ron.
I agree. He's going to be...
Leading the charge. Him
Buzzing
and Landy.
tonight.
Yeah, him and Landy.
Here's what I like.
I think Berkey's going to score first.
There you go.
Allie, you're the one who
Berkey
told
first
me about this,
score.
so I'm surprised you didn't get in on it.
Oh, I did. With Berkey to score.
No. Score first.
Yeah.
See?
You put it on Berkey?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I want Newhook to score first. Plus 1,400. But you have protection. You have
I know.
protection.
Oh, we do have
If
the
he scores
protection
at any
tonight.
point, you get your money back.
We have protection tonight. Holy cow.
Did you use that for multiple? Like,
No.
I need to take
Did
some
I
time
ruin it
and
by putting just Newhook to score at all?
What do you mean? No.
she's going to be protected, right?
She'll be protected on Berkey because that's who she picked to score first goal.
Of course. To be clear, I'm riding with you guys across the board. Berkey first goal.
No.
Newhook.
That means you're going against me.
You're going with me.
I'm
Oh.
going Newhook first goal.
Yeah, no, that's greedy.
That's fine.
Greedy.
I don't see first goal. I do see him scoring tonight.
And I've said all year against those, what would have been back in the day, the long ago, the Pacific Division, I love the big guys, big Avs guys against those guys. Bonus picks because we don't know what's happening with the Nuggets.
Before you do that, a shout out to DraftKings Sportsbook,
Fine.
where this week you can get 100-1 odds on either
You got it.
Charles Oliveira
Yes,
or
yes.
Michael Chandler.
Damn, he's good.
We are Charles fans here. Charles in charge is what we always say around here.
Charles stands.
We say it, day in, day out.
We're printing T-shirts as we speak.
Yes. So take Oliveira. You can hedge if you want, but don't be scared. Just go Oliveira and get rid of Michael Chandler, Michael, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Sweep him away.
Ah.
And you can also get a sign-up bonus up to $1,000 when you use the code DNVR at sign-up. Of course, you must be 21 or older. Colorado only. Bonus comprised of first deposit bonus and a first bet match, each up to $500. Deposit bonus requires a 25x playthrough. Restrictions to apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700.
Can I just say, on leg one, I gave out the MPJ under rebounds. Clearly a winning bet.
But would have been, maybe.
He's not going to play, so.
Oh, that hit.
Under clearly hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Bonus picks.
Kirill Kaprizov, he went over once again yesterday, 13 in a row, over 2.5 shots. It's still at -177. I don't know what's going on. He's taken on the Blues, who he's now gone 7-1 over on shots on goal. It's just easy money. You should put this in every parlay and include, I don't know, like Nikola Jokic MVP. I'm riding with Ryan on the Facu rebounds and Cale Makar over 1.5 shots. Cale will get back on track.
All right.
I'd much rather the new hook Berkey stuff we're doing, though. There you go. That's it, Ryan. That's it.
That's all the bonus picks?
Yeah, because some were MPJ related and got taken off the board.
Okay. See if there's any boosts here. Well, let's talk a little bit about this Nuggets game, which we haven't really got into because there's not very many props.
Yeah.
Nuggets are now -2.5, which is down pretty significantly. While I don't think they're that incentivized to win,
Oh, Ryan.
I do think they will win.
Ugh. You do, huh?
Yeah. I think Marcus Howard and Bol and Vlatko
Oh, God.
are going to go out there and do some work in the second half.
Did you tell me you thought the under was good in this one?
No.
Who told me about the under? No one told me.
Harrison.
No.
Dev.
No one told me about the under, but under vibes. They gotta rest Yoke at some point, but they're resting everyone else right now. So
They're not resting the big tipper. That's what Chris Marlowe calls him when he gets a tip in, and I think it's probably the best nickname he's gotten so far.
big tip. Jeez,
I love it so much.
That's quite the nickname. Yeah, it's a stay away for me. It's
a
the
stay away,
odd
right.
stay away. But if I was to do an all Colorado parlay, I would include the under in this.
I kind of like the under.
2 overs and an under.
Okay, let's talk about this Rockies game. Like we
Yes.
said, Chi going up against Luis Castillo.
I wanted
Any
to
player
see-
props you're interested in?
Yeah, what are my Rymac markets looking like?
So you got Rymac to get a hit at -205, which is kind of nice.
-205 though, jeez Louise.
I mean, sometimes you just take the money and run.
It's a lot of value.
Rymel over 1.5 at +125.
Okay, now we're talking.
Um,
What about a Rymac Jack? +875.
count me out on that.
Oh god.
I'm making a promise. I will never ever once bet on a player to hit a home run.
That is wow. That's a good call.
Yeah,
Add that to the manifesto, kids.
that's got to be the worst possible bet you could ever make.
Oh man. Really? Worse than first basket?
Yeah.
Yay!
At least that's a 1 out of
You
10 chance,
No,
right?
Right. That's a guaranteed 10% chance, and that's before you factor in,
Right.
offensive usage and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Like I said, Primeberry Bonds plus 1,000 wouldn't touch it.
Oh, that'd be boosted. You'd be also okay. How have we not talked about this? Russell Westbrook doesn't get a triple-double yesterday.
Oh, wow. Hey, we
It was
can't see the comments.
Minus 400 plus 230 not to?
Oh, my gosh. The comments are jumping.
Disaster. Are they?
Our people.
Oh, man.
See,
Thanks,
Aaron says
Aaron.
it's a great shirt.
Thanks, Aaron. What a legend.
Can they see that it says
Oh my
Blink
God.
182 on it?
We were playing some Blink earlier, too, so classic stuff.
Do you think Michaela knows who Blink 182 is?
I actually put it on and thought that exact thing. Contemplated texting Mac, but she gets too much about this, you know. She's a... Let's
Oh,
go.
I got a
Let's
yes.
go.
All right. I actually believe that one.
Do you want to hit the questions first?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
I have Jokic over under 29.5. Thoughts?
It's a question. Under. But don't bet the under against Jokic. That's no fun.
Okay, Austin said thoughts on this all Colorado parlay. Rocks over 4.5 runs. Avs 60-minute line. Facu under rebounds if it comes up.
Over rebounds if it comes up. Yes, or a Nuggets under. That's your choose. It's not a choose your own adventure. It's an if Facu props don't go back.
Man,
live.
your Nuggets under pick is ripe. That's a
Yeah?
great pick.
Yeah. I mean, when I hear that Marcus Howard might be significant.
Bro, Marcus Howard is a walking bucket. Everyone knows this.
Honestly, I've been watching far too much European basketball, and knowing how the Nuggets front office thinks, I wonder if they think, like, if we let Marcus go to Europe, he's going to be a star
Gonna
over
score
there in like
30
3
points a
years.
game and never come back.
Yeah, for sure.
But also, he had never made a shot until his last game, and then he made like 5.
Okay.
Whoa.
So, do you like his parlay?
Yeah, if we can get the Facu rebounds,
If
I
we
love
can get
it.
the Facu, it's a good one. It's a
Austin
yeah,
said
it's a good.
the Avs shutout was a real nice in his account.
I thought he... Oh, he said 4-0 was his guess.
Or
so maybe
3-zip.
he bet on... Or 3-zip was his guess, so he
took
threw
the
down
shutout.
plus 525 shutout.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That's great.
Joseph is saying an Aaron Gordon game? Question mark.
No.
Been waiting a long time for one of those, you know.
I mean, in the sense that...
I was all in on the Aaron Gordon markets early on. Got out pretty early.
He hasn't really gotten very many free hamburgers,
No.
which is weird.
No, I thought he could be such an efficient offensive weapon in this offense.
Yeah, I thought, like I said, I think I said it back then, he's going to be putting down hamburgers like Squidward when he breaks into the Krabby Patty vault.
I basically assume anyone that's put on the Nuggets can become a flawlessly efficient scorer because they're playing with Jokic.
If you can do one thing really well on offense, you can.
Yeah. Oof. Ooh, now it all connected.
Yeah.
Shots fired. You've been put on notice, AG.
Austin said it was Arcane the first leg that said something about the under tonight.
You know what I said? You know what I said?
There it is. There it is, Austin. Yes.
I didn't say that.
Oh,
I said
man.
that unders are ripe for the picking because they're going to play very few minutes. So that I was talking about props, but it makes sense why you made that confusion.
Austin Novak, official pod show historian.
Ombudsman.
I'm not familiar with that.
That is the term for someone whose job is to check facts.
Ooh.
Okay.
Before my 2-day stretch of not knowing things, I could have been good at that. I could have been
Blake
good.
said groups not playing for Bednar. He's always behind on the stream, but he just wanted to let us know. So he wasn't sure if you guys already know.
Are we sure of that?
Blake looks like a doctor to me, too. So
I'm so mad
I can
about this.
appreciate that.
I can't believe we're just
No, come on.
I can't believe we're just treating the President's Trophy like it's nothing.
Ryan's going to be riding around town, honking his horn, flying his Avs flag out the window when they win the President's.
This will be the third time in Avs history they've done this.
Wow.
Tied for the second most in the NHL if they win.
That's an incredible. Second most.
Wait, you're telling me that only
They've obviously
one other
not done the
team?
Presidents for a while. It was the Prime Minister's Cup before.
Ooh, that was bad.
Shout out to our love of Canadians on this
Yeah,
show.
according to AJ, they'll tie for the second most President Cups in the NHL.
That's insane.
wow,
Insane.
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 Aaron says no blink slander.
No doubt. No doubt.
Okay, let's put together a quick
It
little.
was mostly yellow shirt slander.
Let's put together a quick little 3-way Colorado parlay.
Over, under.
Over in the
Avs.
Avs game.
Because that's the dilemma of the day.
That is the dilemma of the day. There's no such thing as a perfect parlay today. The slate is just too tricky. But
Tricky slate.
actually, there's no such thing as a perfect parlay ever.
Wow.
Until the day after.
Yeah, so true.
So you're saying over, under.
Yeah.
Over Avs, over Rockies, under Nugs.
But over Rockies first 3. So I
Something-
approve over across the
I'm going to have to build another one. I don't feel good about the over in the Avs game.
You think Joe-Yo's going to get him, huh?
Yeah, Yojo.
Yo, Joe. It grows on me every minute.
The best part about it is you can just choose which ones you want. So you can go Jojo, Yo-Yo, Jojo, Yojo. Everyone knows who you're talking about.
It's like a pin combination. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I could never guess this password. Could it be Joe-Yo, Yo-Yo, Joe-Yo? You know,
It's incredible.
How could anyone ever guess it? Also, let's not forget the parlay Austin Novak put out there.
Yes.
Rockies over Avs 60-minute.
The Avs 60-minute line is such
depends on Facu,
garbage
depends on
value.
Facu.
I'm putting in Avs minus 1.5.
Ooh. Puck liner, huh?
Rockies.
Puck line and sinker.
No one laughs at their own jokes better than you.
And laugh at their own jokes.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't I just say that?
You don't make sense most of the time.
Okay, so then we're going alternate total, player props,
Al
innings.
wants to know starting 5 today for the Nuggets.
Adam, do we know the starting 5?
Jokic,
Facu.
Facu. That's the bookends.
Facu, Austin Rivers, Aaron Gordon.
Aaron Gordon.
God, who is the 3?
Dad? Dad game?
I don't know. Might be Dad.
I say dad.
Jokic, and maybe Dad.
Our 4 is in doubt, but we're guessing dad.
According to the Nuggets website, it's Facu, Austin, Michael Porter Jr.
No.
Oh,
That's what they said on the website.
I know those websites.
The website says it's MPJ. We all know that not to be the case.
Sad that websites can't get things wrong anymore.
So you said first 3 runs over 3.5.
Yeah.
I'm in on that.
Yeah.
And then the last one here was, which one did we not get yet? The Nuggets. The Nuggets were going under in that game. That's juicy. Under 230.5.
Well,
Mix it all up, sprinkle it a little on top,
yeah.
plus 487.
That's nice. Now, a little controversy here. Can you pull up Austin's comment? I like this. Austin arguing that's actually not a Colorado parlay because
You're hoping on the other team. Why? Which one?
that would be our under. I don't know if that counts, though, because it's just a low-scoring game from the Nuggets.
Yeah, I'm confused. So because you have to like root for their defense?
Yeah, you're rooting against buckets, you know.
I would never.
It's
Just
not
kidding.
built
Unless
that
it was a
way.
college basketball game, I'd root against every bucket.
He loves nothing more.
I don't think so. I think that's still a Colorado parlay. As long as you don't take the other team
I agree.
to win.
I agree.
Yeah. We'll put it up to a vote. But in the end, we're still doing it.
Yeah. I like Austin's parlay, too. I might be sprinkling that. My big 3 also parlayable, but we'll see what Facu does.
Hopefully they allow us to get in on that.
Yeah. Hopefully they don't Facu around too much.
Wow, nice. All right. That wraps it up for us today. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Go Avs, Nuggets, and Rockies.